Hey, all of you amazing people. I'm so excited to be live today and to connect with you all. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope you had a great holiday. I want to get right into this message. This is a really, really important message. I've been getting some of your messages. You've been inboxing me. You've been emailing me. You've been sending me your messages, your questions. And I invite you guys to continue to do that. If you have questions, you need advice, feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to answer any questions you may have. So today we're talking about why. Why are you attracting the same toxic people? The same toxic people. When I say the same toxic people, what I'm meaning is these are the same type of relationships you are attracting into your life. And so I want to shine some wisdom on that. Hello. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Dana. Hey, all of you amazing people. I'm so glad you hopped on and joined me. It was such a spontaneous time right now. On before this day is over. I wanted to get on before the day is over and connect with you all. So, yes. This message, why are you attracting the same toxic people, the same type of relationships? Yeah, they have a different name, they have a different zip code, but you're getting the same results. They treat you the same. They sometimes they are unavailable, emotionally unavailable. They are detached. Sometimes they, for a season, they come into your life to use you for what you can give them, and then they go. Yeah, I know. Janetta, you said you can't even answer why you keep attracting the same toxic people. And you know what? It has a lot to do when you really analyze it. It really has a lot to do with personality. And I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, I had one of those personalities once upon a time that attracted toxic relationships and people who tried to take advantage, tried to use me, tried to get over on me. And usually if you struggle, or if you've ever struggled with being a people pleaser, if you've ever struggled with having a hard time saying no, then you're a great candidate for someone who would attract, toxic relationships. And the reason why is because toxic people are attracted to people who they feel that they can get over on. Now, can you attract people who aren't toxic? Yes, you can. You definitely can attract people who aren't toxic, because there are some great people in the world. Everyone is not toxic, but it requires you to develop some discernment within yourself to understand what's going on. What are you teaching people about yourself? Because I always say, you teach people how to treat you, whether you realize it or not. And so the people that you are attracting in your life, they're picking up some things from you. And some of the may be a very, very generous person. You may be very generous, and you may be thinking, how is that bad? How is being generous a bad thing? I thought being generous is a good thing. Well, it is, but you can be overly generous. See, you got to learn how to be giving and generous while using discernment and wisdom. You got to learn how to not overextend yourself, because sometimes when you overextend yourself, it can hinder people from progressing. Sometimes you can overly try to work things out for people and handle everything for them to the point to where they just sit back and rely on you, and they don't try to, do what they're supposed to do. I talk to several women that are in relationships with men who they basically take care of, and they basically handle, his professional bills, his whatever he have going on, his agendas, his itinerary. They're handling it all. They're paying the bills. They're doing everything for him. And so what happens is you're actually harming him and his self-esteem, because you're teaching him that he okay, he's not capable of figuring out on his own. So when you do that, he's learning something from you that, you know, you see him in a way like he's really not capable, and you got to do it all for him. So if he's the type of person to take advantage of that situation, he will take advantage of that situation and, you know, use you until he gets to a place where he feel like, you know, he don't need you anymore. But, and I know many of you have heard the term tough love. Tough love is great. You know, tough love is saying, I love you too much to sit back and allow you to not progress and work harder on getting your situation together. I love you too much to just do it all for you. I love you enough to allow you to figure it out because I believe that you're capable of figuring it out. And so maybe you're too generous. That will be a reason to attract the same toxic people over and over again. And you could be teaching these people, not out loud, not telling them. You're not telling them that, you know, oh, you can use me and leave. You're not doing that. But the way that they pick up from you and how you can be around them, how it may seem to them that you're coming on strong. You know, if the relationship moved really fast, that's a clear sign like, okay, this person may be dealing with something. They may be desperate for this. I could, you know, and not to say that it's all like the person is thinking about coming against you from day one. No. But when relationships move too fast, you often get past that puppy love stage and you get into a real, like, who are you as a person? And the foundation of the relationship, because it was so quick and everything was built upon, you know, most of the time when they're moving fast, it's built upon physical, you know, it's a physical, you know, attraction more so than really connecting and knowing you beyond the physical, and really building a friendship and a sturdy foundation that's worthwhile lasting, you know, and that takes time. And so when things move fast, that's a clear sign like, okay, all right, this going fast, you know, you're more vulnerable. And one of the things, I was talking to my husband about this recently, because we was talking about, you know, marriage and different marriages that we know that, you know, struggled and, you know, deal with different things. I told him, I was like, I think the great thing about our marriage is that we had a friendship first. We had a strong friendship first, and our friendship has been strengthened throughout the years. The fact that we can be friends first, we can, you know, even through the good times, the bad times, we can laugh, we can talk, we can joke, we can have a friendship. It makes a difference versus somebody you just getting into the puppy love and the attraction and all of that, and it moves so fast. Then when tough seasons come, that don't hold it together. And so analyze some of these things. And I'm excited because I'm sharing this with y'all. And many of y'all have already registered for the webinar, and I want you guys to go ahead, if you haven't, to go ahead and register today, because space is filling fast. So I'm posting the link in the comment section now, but it's the Whole Again webinar, which is all 4 videos. You can get one video, and we're starting live next week. Getting Over Him webinar. When he's happy without you, how do you deal with that? Mind games, exposing mental manipulation. I got something else I'm gonna tell you right after this. Emotionally wounded, when he's so toxic but you still manage to feel sorry for him. And then self-love, learning how to love and accept yourself after a toxic relationship. So you want to go ahead and register for that, because space is filling fast. But back to what I was saying, attracting the same toxic relationship too easy. Do you feel sorry too easy? I mean, hey, we gotta address it. We have to address it. And I think with me, I was really raised to, to feel sorry and to, oh, look at the bright. Even when people do you wrong, even when, you need to separate yourself, this is not right. It's like, oh, but they're a good person. Oh, they're sweet. Oh, So you kind of overlook it. The webinar is going to be virtual, so it's all online, live, over 4 hours of live webinar, and we're going to start the first webinar video next week on the 11th, and so sign up. And so so you may feel sorry too easy, or another thing is maybe you are constantly given a listening ear. And let me talk about this. This is good because I was big on this. I'm a big listener. I'm a very, very big, like people can come to me and tell me tell me everything that's going on, and I'm like, oh, really? And I'm taking it all in. I'm listening, and so I'm a big listener. And so what happens is when I just put the link in the comments section, guys, for the webinar. So what happens is when it comes to, a lot of toxic people, right? They come with all this energy and they need somewhere to release their energy, right? And so they come with all this energy and they need someone to listen, and this happened and that happened and they did this and they did that. When you are one of them people where you're a big listener, you're very attractive to, people who are toxic and who are dealing with things, because they know that you're gonna be there, and so they can just pour it all out on you. But you got to get to a place you create boundaries. Okay, this is very important. Okay, guys, we gotta create boundaries, and we gotta let people know, listen, hey, yeah, we've been talking for about it's been about 10-15 minutes now. I gotta go because I got something that's getting ready to come up real quick. Can we talk later, or you call me later? You gotta learn how to cut it off, because you can fall into that trap where it's like you get just hypnotized into listening to their story, and you like, really? Oh, and then what? And you can be on and on, and then you look up and you like, oh my goodness, I've been talking to you for an hour now. I got stuff to do, and so and so you think about, you just invested all that time, and now you feel drained because it was a toxic conversation, or whatever. But being aware, what are you teaching people about yourself? Attracting the same toxic people in your life and the relationships and all the things. What are you teaching them? What are you saying to them? You may not realize the subliminal messages that you are saying. Yes, Darmish, you needed this. Yes. Hello, Deshawn from Columbus. Hey, Key. Thank you, beautiful. You're so pretty. Yes. Tag your friends to this. Tag your friends and share the video. Attracting the same toxic people. Why? Why are you, you may be wondering, well, I was in this relationship. They did that. Then I got out of that relationship with somebody else and they were worse. Have you ever dealt with that, where you left one relationship, got into another one, and they were worse than the one you got out of? And you like, how are you worse than them? And, that happens. So, okay, so make sure y'all send me your questions. I really want to hear your questions. I really want to know, if you have questions about anything. I had a question actually from Facebook that really inspired me to do this message. I hope you're watching. She talked about her friend who same toxic relationship over and over and over again. They was doing the same thing to her. They would come into her life and then they would just leave her and not tell her why. Just leave and not even say why they're leaving, why they're moving on. And, that can be heartbreaking. That can be, you can feel a strong emotion of rejection and fear. It could be a number of things going on. You could be dealing with some things in yourself. You may be telling yourself that they're going to leave. You be expecting them to leave. Then guess what? You don't have to say it with your mouth. People can pick up if you have low self-esteem, or if you don't feel like you deserve love or deserve affection and all of that. If you feel like you're not worthy, then you're gonna send that message back to other people, and you don't have to say it out loud. People can pick it up. They can pick it up just from being around you, just from how you act, just from little gestures, body language, little things you say. They pick up on that, and what you're teaching them is, oh, I don't deserve you. You're going to leave me, and I know you're going to leave me. And guess what? They do it. They leave, because that's exactly what they're getting from you. So you got to ask yourself, why do you feel like you don't deserve real love? Why do you feel like people aren't going to be committed to you? Maybe you dealt with rejection in childhood. Maybe your father abandoned you. Maybe you felt like you nobody was really there for you. Get to the root of what that is and address it. And that's going to help you start the process of healing, and also is going to help you to become more confident in who you are and what you bring to the table, and the fact that you deserve the best. And anybody that leaves you, they need to leave. They weren't meant to be in your life. So take your time with people. Don't just accept anybody into your life. Know that your space is valuable. Know that you are valuable, and set your limits and your boundaries. Yes. I'm excited about this message. Attracting the same toxic people. It needs to be addressed, because not only do you attract the same toxic people and you don't realize and you don't know why, but you can attract the same toxic situations in your life, the same toxic environments, whether it's family, business. You can deal with some of the same issues in your finances if you don't address what it is that you're doing. See, and how to declutter some things in your life to really get to a place where you can see things clearer, And so, so there are practical steps that we'll go to. Again, I'm going to paste the link right here so you guys can register. You can sign up for either one class, which is $9.99 for that one class, Getting Over Him webinar, or you can sign up for all 4 classes at once for $29.99. And so you just click that link and you can do that. Also, did you know many of you have read my book, Addicted to Pain, Renew Your Mind and Heal Your Spirit from a Toxic Relationship? Do you know that I have an audio book? Yes, I have an audiobook. You can listen to the entire audiobook through my website. Go to my website, realloveexists.com, and get the audiobook, and it automatically emails the link to your email after you buy the audiobook. All right, so don't forget to share this video. I'm coming back on tomorrow because I missed y'all yesterday. I was just trying to catch up from Thanksgiving. We had to get books out. We had a lot of books that were shipped out yesterday, so we had a lot of work to do yesterday, and I did not have time to come on live, so I missed y'all so much. I'm so glad I'm back today. And I just love you all. I just love to connect with you all. And I will be back on tomorrow. I'm just going to make sure I just make it happen, okay? Send me your questions. Don't forget to inbox me. I want to know what questions you have and all of that. You want to order the book too on my website, the audio or the book, either one. It's called Addicted to Pain, Renew Your Mind and Heal Your Spirit from a Toxic Relationship in 30 Days. All right. Love you, Love Nation. See you guys soon, all right? And I'm going to post links in this comment section. I'm also going to post this on YouTube, and I'm going to hop on Instagram real quick just to share this same message. Probably give them a little more. If you want to follow me on Instagram, go to Rainie Howard. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.